Hey guys, let me turn this light on for you. Um, this video is going to be different than most of the videos on my site or on my channel because I normally do beauty related, and this is kind of beauty related in a sense, but I first and foremost, I don't want to come off as a hater. I don't want to come off as, I don't even know what the word is, but I'll get into explaining. But please don't send any hate or mock a person because I talk about them and I am apparently not going to be very nice. It's really got me, like, I'm extremely kind of pissed off. I'm talking about, there's this girl, and her name is Amberlynn Reid, and I'll include a link to her channel or video down below. And then, well, actually, I found her, I actually found her through another YouTuber that goes by kitkat Reacts, and I'll include hers also. And I heard the things that this kitkat Reacts, she is a reaction channel. She watches videos and reacts to them, and so that's how I became acquainted with Amberlynn Reid. So I went on her channel and started binge watching like all her content. Like I went back to the beginning, and I'm like quite a ways like into it. When I marathon watch something, I marathon. I'm talking anywhere from like 10 to, I have no life, 10 to plus hours. So anyway, this girl created this YouTube channel to pretty much document her life and her weight loss journey. And you really gotta watch it for yourselves and before you form an opinion, and call me out as a hater, because I'm not really hating on this girl. I really, like, I think every other subscriber to her channel has hope for this girl and wishes that she achieves her goals that she set for herself, and really started watching to give her a, you know, yay, keep going, and, you know, every positive thing. They were like clapping and, you know, at home, you know, like, yay, you know, keep it up and you're doing so good. But as you get into watching the videos and you realize the span of time, this girl starts out at like, I think it's 400 pounds, and I think present day she's up to 566. And it's like a total roller coaster ride. And the thing that pisses me off is this girl gets her viewers so geared up. Like, she's like, you know, I'm a binge eater, I'm trying not to binge. She goes on these fastings, she goes on numerous MLM schemes for like these weight loss products that are obviously just, they're just taking all her money. And obviously she's making money from YouTube because she's pulling in, I think it's well over 100,000 subscribers, and she gets quite a bit of views on each one of her videos. And I don't know if it's the personal mentality of we as people, for some ungodly reason, a part of our mind wants to see people fail. So I don't know what her viewership is. Like, are they there to watch her fail? Are they there to actually give her a nudge up, and so on and so forth? But from the videos I watched and KitKat Reacts, people have tried helping this girl. And she's very young. I think she's in her early 20s. And she's, I believe, on disability. And she's making an income on YouTube. So if you, and she set it up where she wants to lose the weight, and you can see her actively trying. But it's like, when you're doing YouTube, the camera goes off, and then nobody knows what goes on after the camera goes off. Nobody knows what goes on before the camera goes on. They only see what we want them to see. So I wonder if part of what she's showing is just what she thinks the audience, the viewers, want to see. And she doesn't account for, like, she doesn't own up to her mistakes. Like, she's obviously been trying to lose weight, okay? And she's actually gained almost 200 pounds. That doesn't sound like weight loss to me. And it's like, I'm not trying to be mean. I used to be a very heavy person. I'm 5'3". I used to weigh 220 pounds. And I remember my thoughts back when I ended up getting pregnant and gained a ton of weight. And then each subsequent pregnancy, I actually lost weight from the first one to get pregnant again and gain weight. So by the end of me having my children, I was up to 220 pounds. I had a previous knee injury, and the doctor straight out, I went to the doctors, and I had a knee problem because I had, when I was like 16, I ended up dislocating my knee. So I go to the doctor, and excruciating knee pain. My knee keeps popping out on its own, but it goes back in. But this time it was really bad. So I go to the doctor, and the doctor honestly weighs me. And then he says, first and foremost, it would help if you lost weight. Seriously. So weight was on my mind for many, many years. And I did a lot of things like change my eating habits. So I understand the struggle. I've been there. I've done that. I'm older now. And come to find out, I end up having a thyroid issue. And so anyway, this girl, she is very heavy set. And people are watching her. And I think in the beginning, they were wanting to see, okay, well, she's losing weight, I should try that, or, give us some tips, what's working for you. But it ends up being where she sets herself up for these unrealistic goals. She sets herself up for these, like, she keeps trying to explain why she's gaining weight. Oh, well, a normal person eats 9,000 calories in a week at like 1,300 calories a day. So if I can stay in that like calorie range in a week, it's almost like she's setting it up for her to fail. Like, she is starting this diet, but she figures, oh, she falls off the bandwagon, she binge eats one day, oh, well, I'll just make it up the next day so that I stay in a set amount for the week. That's just an excuse. You can't do that. I mean, I've known people who go on diets and then pick a day that they can cheat. That's the best thing I can think of. It's like, you're losing weight is going to be a lifestyle change. It's not going to be an overnight fix. You didn't get fat overnight. It's not going to be an overnight fix. It's going to take time. It took you time to put the weight on. It's going to take you time to get the weight off. And putting it on was easy. Taking it off is harder. And it's just annoying to me that, one, I don't know if she's just being naive, if she's gullible, and that's why she's falling prey to all these MLM, like, weight loss things. I mean, she's tried Activa or something of that sort. She's tried the Weight Watchers. She's tried countless, like I said, fasting and things of. She's and it. I honestly don't think she follows a doctor where a doctor could sit her down and talk to her and explain things to her, because she's putting her body through this yo-yo of maybe I lost a pound today. And then the other thing that sets her up to fail is she was going to do 100 days straight and every single day weigh herself. If anybody that you know that's losing weight, that's the one thing, the top thing you don't do is weigh yourself every day, because your weight fluctuates from day to day. It fluctuates in one day. It fluctuates from morning to night. It depends on what you're drinking, what you ate, how many times you go to the bathroom. So if you're weighing yourself every single day, you're setting yourself up to fail, because tomorrow you might be a pound more because maybe you didn't go to the bathroom as much. Maybe you didn't drink as much. Maybe you drank more than you should have. There's so many different things. There's so many variables to losing weight, and it's like, my heart goes out to this girl, because I would love to see her. She's young. She's in the prime of her life, and she's heavy, and she talks about being heavy and the problems that she has being heavy, and she wants to lose the weight. But it's like those reasons don't seem to push her far enough. And I understand, like, a food addiction is like any other addiction, but it's kind of even worse. An alcoholic can abstain from drinking by staying away from it. A drug addict can abstain from using drugs by staying away from it. Food, on the other hand, you can't stay away from food. You need food as fuel for your body. So losing weight and being an overeater to the point that you're almost 600 pounds, it's gotta be the hardest thing in the world, because food is around you every single day. Food is in your house. It's easily accessible. And people are enablers. Even her viewers, I think, kind of enable her, because now that she's monetized, they're kind of giving her this money to throw away on these MLM weight loss gimmicks and setting her up to fail. And she is just spending it on the most stupidest things, like $1,000 mystery box or something like that from eBay. I'm like almost speechless, because I can't fucking wrap my head around it. I can't do it. I just don't fucking understand. If you guys have any comments, if you watch the videos, please please leave a comment in the description box. Maybe we can have a conversation about this, because I really think she went into it with a good idea, and I think she just set herself up to fail in the beginning. And I would love for her to start making this progress and feeling more confident about herself, and be able to achieve her weight loss goal. I think she wants to get down to like 170, 180, which is very realistic. Very, very realistic for her. And I really hope she makes it. And when you get up there and weight, there's so many weight-related diseases. Diabetes too. I have it. Like I said, I was 220. I have type 2 diabetes. It takes a toll on your kidneys. It takes a toll on your heart. I've had heart issues. I've had heart attacks. And I weigh, honestly, to be completely honest with you guys, I weigh out like 160 pounds. I have heart condition. I had 2 heart attacks. I had a stroke. And then on top of that, I have so many more issues. And I would hate for this poor girl to have to experience any of that, because I've experienced them all. And I'm not even heavy. I lost, 60 pounds. I honestly, I didn't diet. I don't know how I lost it. I don't know if it was because they put me on medication for my thyroid and it corrected things, and I was actually eating pretty normal, but I can't set myself up to fail either. And I really, really hope that you guys go watch her videos and try to give her some encouragement. And I really would like to see her succeed. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe I'll make more on the subject. And please subscribe so you can follow any of my future postings. Also, if you subscribe, hit the bell, hit all, so that you don't miss when I do an upload. Well, thank you. That's my thoughts for today, at least. I just got done binge watching and I'm sorry I had to make a video. I had to say something out into the universe for this girl, and good vibes to her. Bye.